Hey guys, welcome back to the Business Ryan, and today we are going to be doing best defense versus best offense here. So you have the Texans defense because they had one of the best defenses in football last season, and taking on the Cowboys offense, who had one of the best offensive performances last season. So let's get into this game. So before we get into the game, let's check out the roster. So we have Josh Allen here, 4.5-star QB, 29. You have Jahmyr Gibbs, young, good player. Trey McBride, he has potential to be 5-star, but he starts off 4.5 stars. Pretty good. You have Jamar Chase here, 30 million, I guess. And yeah, he's pretty good and great catching. Puka Nakua here. You could have put Justin Jefferson here, JSN, but I wanted to put Puka here. JSN, in this game, he's not that high rated, so I want to put Puka. He's a little higher rated. And now we even have offensive line, so we should be having clean pockets. Well, we do have to face good pass rushers, and we'll see when we get there, but hopefully these guys block. So we have Chris Lindstrom, lineman. Penei Sewell, he's one of the best players in football, plays for the Lions. Joe Thuney from the Bears, Protector of the Year, I believe. He's been pretty good in Chicago. Tristan Wirfs from the Bucks, he's also been pretty good. And we have Garrett Bradbury. Yeah, that's it. I think he plays for Minnesota now, I guess. And this is the defense that offense has to go against. We have Aiden Hutchinson. He looks pretty good in that Texans uniform. Myles Garrett. He reigning defensive player of the year. So that should be scary. He's like max tackling, max strength, pretty good stamina. I feel like he should have better speed, but whatever. Trey Hendrickson. He's one of the best pass rushers in the game. Roquan Smith, another Raven, just like Trey Hendrickson. And he's pretty solid at linebacker. We have Jared Verse, the newest Brown. So yeah, he looks pretty solid. We have Jack Campbell, Detroit Lion. I'm pretty sure he got a pretty big contract like a little bit ago. We have Brian Branch, another Lion. Yeah, I think he plays safety alongside Kirby Joseph, and he's pretty good. Max tackle, max stamina. We have Pat Surtain, PS2. Yeah, and he's the best cornerback in football. So, well, you guess you can argue with Christian Gonzalez, but he's top 2. We have Jalen Johnson, who plays for the Bears, and he's had a pretty solid year. And lastly, I have Kyle Hamilton here, pretty solid DB. Here plays for the Ravens. How many Ravens is that? So we have one Lion actually. That's 2 Lions, 3 Lions in this team. 1, 2, 3 Ravens on this team. We have 1 Ram, 1 Brown. We have a Bronco. And I think that's it. Wow. So it's a lot of Lions and Ravens, but let's get into this game. So here we are in this game, and we're going to play for the offense and actually, let's look at the line of scrimmage real quick. 7-yard run by Jahmyr Gibbs. Look at all those defensive players. And, that's pretty good. Obviously, you have the good offensive players. You have Josh Allen up top and complete. So, he's kind of, I don't know where I should throw the ball. I don't want to throw a pick. So, that's Trey McBride. That's Puka Nakua. Still first down nevertheless. And can he get to the outside? Jahmyr Gibbs, yes he can. Gibbs, does he have the speed? Yes, there he goes. Need one more, Jahmyr. He doesn't get it, but 39 yards, that's pretty solid. And now we throw Jamar Chase, 2 yards. And I was going to run with Josh, but we're just going to throw it to Nakua instead, and we have a first down. We're not going to run with a blitz. Here comes Josh. Allen is in for a touchdown. Now, we could have picked Lamar Jackson, maybe Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, but I think Josh Allen is the best quarterback in football right now, so that's why I picked him. Texans do score. I actually kind of want to pay attention to this O-line, how they're doing. I saw one of the guys actually kind of getting cooked, which is not a good sign, but Jamar Chase, 20 yards. And he throws on the deep ball, and Puka Nakua's open, and Puka Nakua scores a touchdown. So our defense on the offensive team, there's no players on it, obviously. So our defense isn't going to give us too many favors. It's a 1/2 star offense versus half star offense versus half star defense. So they should be scoring easily. Well, I guess it's fair game, so like 50-50. And 14 yards for Puka Nakua. And we definitely got to utilize running with Josh Allen because it's literally Josh Allen. So we got to run with it. And 2nd and 7, Puka Nakua. And we can give it to Trey McBride instead. And there's actually not much time left, so I do want to try to hurry up and score. It is caught by Puka Nakua. Puka Nakua, touchdown! Dallas. So let's go for 2 here because we already have a 7-point lead. So even if we don't get it, we still have a touchdown lead. And if you get this 2 like we just did, we're up by 9. So now they need 2 scores. They get 1 there, but I'm not going to throw a pick here. Almost did. Incomplete. Just run with Josh Allen. He gets 2 yards. Imagine if he broke free from that. That would be insane. 3rd and 8. And he's sacked. Let's go for it. Let's be aggressive and let's see. Oh, why did he die for it? I wanted to see how bad this defense would be, but it's kind of our fault. We do get a stop there, and we're gonna start. Is that Kyle Hamilton he's guarding? Maybe PS2, but Puka Nakua is getting 43. Puka Nakua is playing pretty solid in this game. And let's see, on Ja'Marr Chase right now, Brian Branch, Patrick Sertan, Puka. Looks like Kyle Hamilton and Jalen Johnson are back deep. And on the deep ball, Nakua's open for another touchdown. So now we gotta go for 1, I guess. But we gotta get this extra point. We do. We don't have a kicker in either team. So that makes things interesting. Houston does score. Here come the Cowboys, and now we're actually down by 4. And pretty good reception there to Ja'Marr Chase. So let's see, under the defensive line, Trey Hendrickson, Aiden Hutchinson, Myles Garrett, and then Jared Verse, Jack Campbell, Roquan Smith. So we're only missing 1 D lineman, I believe, because it's supposed to be 11-man roster, but we only have 10 people because that's how Retro Bowl works. And Ja'Marr Chase again. He's been a little quiet today, but Ja'Marr Chase, can he get in? Yes, touchdown! And we have the lead. That was a pretty good run there. That's the tackle. Now we gotta get this extra point. We should have it. We do have it. And no way we give up a Hail Mary. We don't. And we beat Houston. So now we're gonna simulate to the end of the year, and we'll see if either team can make the playoffs. So going into week 18, we are in a win and in situation here. Our defense has been playing well all year. We're going to check stats in a second. We have to play the 9-7 Colts, who are fighting for the division with. So we have to win this game. 14-0, good start. 21-3, 21-11, and we win it. And we win the division 10-7, and they're pretty good. Jaguars also went 9-8. They sneaked in the playoffs. Colts are out of the playoffs too. So I'm sure Colts fans are probably mad. I did make the sim on dynamic just to make this a little fair because we don't have an offense. But let's check out some stats. Aiden Hutchinson, 3 sacks, 177 tackles. So I guess okay year. Myles Garrett, 6 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. Hutchinson didn't have any of those. 192 tackles. Trey Hendrickson, he didn't really have a good year. 158 tackles, a sack, and a fumble. 5 sacks, 3 interceptions, and 1 forced fumble from Roquan Smith. He may have won DPOI. Jared Verse didn't really do much. Jack Campbell didn't do much. Brian Branch had 1 pick. Patrick Sertan had 2 picks. Didn't he have 2 picks in 1 game? He may have. I don't really remember. Jalen Johnson had 1 pick. Kyle Hamilton, 6 picks, 3 forced fumbles. That's one of the best DB seasons I've ever seen on Retro Bowl. And yeah, he could have won DPOI too. But let's get into this game. We play the Chiefs in the wild card. So before I do that, let's see. Boost condition, I guess. So we don't have any coaching credits. But let's get into this game. Now we have more coaching, or more condition. Can we score? Yes, we do. 10-6, 16-10. I'm not allowed to jump into these games here, so we can only watch the sim. And is it over? I think it's over. Unless, yeah, it's over. 32-10 in the wild card. I think we beat the Chiefs too earlier this year. That was week 14. Oh, we did lose to them. So we lost to them both times. And let's see who wins the Super Bowl in this one. Looks like Jack Campbell got a sack, so that's pretty good. Looks like in almost every game we played, we had a pick or a sack, so both. And let's see who wins the Super Bowl. The Chiefs win the Super Bowl. Travis Kelce won Super Bowl MVP. So I guess good for him. He's probably gonna retire after the season, but let's see how the offense does. I haven't seen that season yet, but let's see how the offense does, and we'll see if they can win the Super Bowl. Going into Week 18, we finished we're 9-5-2. We tied with the Commanders, and the Giants actually have the division over us. I don't know if we'll win it or not. We'll see in a second because we play the Giants. Josh Allen 6, 12, 5 touchdowns. Wow, what a performance. We played the Giants. We tied another game with the Chiefs. So let's see if we can beat the Giants. I think if we win, then we may make the playoffs. We are down, and yeah, this game's over. 31-13. And we missed the playoffs. We go 9-6-2 and miss the playoffs. It is very disappointing. Yeah. But we'll see once the Super Bowl in the second. But let's see. Josh Allen, pretty solid year. Jahmyr Gibbs, good year. 13-3, 15 tutties. Trey McBride, nearly 1,000 yards. Only had 1 touchdown. Jamar Chase, about 1,600 yards. So 14 touchdowns. Puka Nacua, pretty close to what he actually finished like in real life, at least in yards wise. 1,788, not bad. 16 touchdowns. Chris Lindstrom, 17 blocks. I don't know how these blocks work. Panay Sewell, 22. Dratini, 20. Tristan Wirfs, 18. Gary Bradbury, 21. But let's go to the end of the year. Let's see. Rewards. Do we win any awards? No, we did not. But the winner of the Super Bowl is the Rams. And they beat the Broncos. So that'll do it for today. And looks like we could not win the Super Bowl. The farthest we made was the wild card. But we'll see you guys in the next one.